People are alike everywhere. I really love my country, my culture. I feel like growing up in a mixed culture home has enabled me to gain a real understanding of not only our differences, but much more importantly, how we are all the same. I've learned that no matter where anyone is from, we all strive for the same basic needs: peace, happiness, security, and love. The idea behind doing this seminar comes from visiting both public and private schools in Brazil over several years, talking one-on-one to young people and finding out that I was spending much of my time dispelling myths of what it is like to grow up in the United States. Myths sprued out of Hollywood that exposes a lifestyle that hasn't exactly represented the truth. I felt that I needed to express my own story as what it is like to be an American girl. I'm really looking forward to this trip and having the opportunity to present my American Girl seminar. I miss my Brazilian family and friends, the culture, and the food. Just getting to the airport gets me pumped up. It's always so exciting with all the people coming and going, hustling around with their own bags in hand, following a path of their own unique purpose. I've always enjoyed the whole experience of flying, especially overseas. Most times we travel as a family, but this time I will be traveling with my mother, Silvana, as due to other commitments, my father could not make it. I'm not sure why, but I always get hungry here. Maybe it's the anticipation of the flight, or the choice of so many foods to choose from. Or maybe it's just the smell of the pizza they exhaust throughout the gate area. In any event, no matter what food I choose, I gotta eat. Once on board the plane, I feel as if I'm sort of in a nowhere place, a place between destinations. Almost as if the life inside the airplane is in its own private world that doesn't exist in either country. Before long, visions of Brazil dance through my mind as sleep overtakes me. Family really matters in Brazil. It's the binding thread that keeps the much needed connection that is unfortunately being lost in the US. Let's get something straight. I am not a morning person, and the additional pressure of having to perform my seminar has me very nervous already. I don't know why I get this way. I am well prepared and have performed in front of people many times by now, at school and other events.
Good? Are you prepared for today?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So let's go.
It's strange how I develop a bit of tunnel vision when I get nervous like this. My stomach is in knots, but I can't show it. The seminar is structured in 3 segments. First, a 5-minute video is played, which tells of my values on education, life experiences, and pride in heritage. The video also offers a well-rounded view of a typical teenager living life in America. The second segment plays a slideshow of my teenage years, from living in Pennsylvania to moving to Florida, and how a typical day of mine goes. I do accompany the slideshow with a live additional explanation, creating a better connection and a good read on the viewing audience.
I personally don't like waking up in the morning, but you always have to do it. And this is me getting my lunch ready, pouring my water, getting everything ready.
The students in Brazil are quick to ask many questions on different subjects during the third and final part of the seminar, the question and answer segment.
That have to be my lifestyle because I'm so used to an American lifestyle, getting up at a certain time, doing American things, so like having American breakfast or having a schedule that is set in stone would be very systematic. Also, another thing would definitely have to be friends. I listen to a lot of funk. The only funk that I listen to is like when I'm listening to the radio and it just comes on. But I don't like the funk, you know? I don't think it's that bad. I think it's nice, a little groove to dance to. I think it's all good.
Tem armário.
Oh, okay. So we have lockers in the US to keep our books, so we don't have to carry them. And there's a lot of classes that have a lot of textbooks and heavy books, so it helps having a locker to store the materials throughout the day.
Olha a questão diferente entre escola brasileira e americana que você percebe. Ela não conhece americana, né? Mas
I'd say that the schools in America, they're more structured, like very like set in stone, very organized. Like we're very like complex in everything. Whereas I think the schools in Brazil are better in the sense that they're more simple, which I think is easier sometimes to grasp concepts and learn, in my opinion.
como é a tecnologia nas escolas?
The technology at my school is really good. We have a lot of like smart boards, which are like whiteboards with electronic pens. We have a lot of computers. All students need to bring computers to class every day because we do things online. And we have TVs in classrooms where we do some games and some activities on sometimes as well.
Do you study in a public school? It's a public school.
When I lived in Pennsylvania, I studied in a public school, which is really good in America.
Now private.
Now it's a private school in Florida.
Tipo assim, tem escola pública nos Estados Unidos, mas qual a diferença de uma escola pública para uma escola particular?
So, a public school is the same basically as a private school, just that private school has sometimes better technology or better materials. They're mostly known in America for having better teachers and just better materials in general. But public schools are still great in America, and I used to go to one and I still love it, and I thought that it was very good.
I'm Audi.
About the future of sports is
Oh, wow. Okay. Sports is sports is a huge thing in America, especially in high school. Like football, like soccer. People are very involved in it and it's competitive. So in my school, people have practice almost daily after school, and they have competitions like every other day. So it's taken very seriously, and the coaches are a little hard and strict, but that makes it a better team.
These girls.
Oh, okay.
You know, they are crazy about the gym stuff.
Yeah. I don't go to the gym that much. I actually a few years ago I had a class where we went to the gym like every single day. I think it's important to stay in shape, obviously. But I like just like biking. Like that's what I do instead of going to the gym. Like I just like bike miles around the neighborhood. Or I also like playing tennis for fun. I usually like doing a sport instead of going to the gym just because I find it fun. In America, going to the gym is kind of big in the culture. At least for teenage boys in America, a lot of them like to go to the gym and everything. Yeah.
I'm Audi. Last one, please.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's difficult. What I would say is each university, what I like about America is it's diverse. So there's many different types of cultures, and it's just a very diverse student body. So I think that Brazilian students who apply there, no doubt in my mind they can get it, because there's different quotas being filled and like different students that they're looking for. So I wouldn't say it's difficult. I'd say that you guys got it. And if you go in there with an open mindset and do the best that you can, I would definitely say that you just do it. And I would definitely recommend studying like for a study abroad
or living.
I definitely would recommend, for sure, if you could learn any language, like any second language, definitely, especially English. English is such an important language nowadays because everything is centered around it, and to know it as a second language is amazing. And going to America, whether you study abroad or visit or have an opportunity, I think is critical because you learn more about the culture and you kind of understand your place in the world better, you know, and I think it helps you mature and grow as a person. So, whatever the case, I definitely suggest going to America if you can. The kind of lifestyle you have here is the same as America. It's just the culture is different. Depending on where you go, the people could be like a little bit colder or like nicer, you know, it depends. And sometimes the people are a little bit more systematic. Like they have schedules that they have to follow. Whereas in Brazil, the people are more free and they're not relying upon like a set schedule, you know, not systematic. But you guys.
Tem bastante intercambista lá?
Yes. There's a lot of exchange students there that come from different countries. For example, Spain, Brazil, some come from China, around the world, but yes.
Tem tipo da Síria ou
Like,
essas coisas?
yes, no, there's a girl that I go to school with who is from like Syria, and there's another girl I go to school with that's from Haiti. So there are a lot of different people from different countries, and that's why I like America, because it's kind of like a melting pot with a bunch of different cultures.
Realmente bastante
I'd say that wherever you go, you're gonna have bullying. Like the bullying you have here is the same as there. You just have to know how to deal with it. I'd say over there in America, it's more like online bullying rather than in person. But you guys are really fine. I wouldn't.
Você conseguiria me trazer um furão? Eu quero um furão. 5 mil reais.
Não pode fazer animal, não.
É ilegal, né?
Se for, vamos entregar a caneta, então?
Please never let me alone. Leave me alone. Without you, I can breathe. You teach me how to live, how to not just survive.
Preparing themselves to be like American students someday. We don't know for sure. But it's a huge pleasure to have you here with us. Okay? Thank you. Vamos sair devagarzinho. Prepared a surprise for you guys. Incredible. So I'm not going to share. I have been aqui, deve na roleta para falar de todos vocês. Eu vou me inspirar canção com o produtor que vai ficar da HBM. Mas a Ana vai. A Ana vai ler o nome para rolar aqui. A Ana vai rolar e vai saber o meu nome que entendeu. Guys, foi prazer. Ana, I cannot say how pleasant was your visit today for us. And on behalf of Planet Academia, again, thank you para todos vocês. A Ana não nos deixou sem presente. Agora a gente vai levantar isso aí, tá? Faz o recreio. E a Ana tem uma lembrança que precisamos de vocês. Obrigado, guys.
Leaving each student with a small door prize, an American flag pen, might offer a bit of continued connection to my seminar. perhaps a lasting memory of many thoughts and opinions from an American girl. I really enjoy looking into the faces of each and every person while extending a heartfelt thank you for attending. I can really feel the connection from oceans apart that we all share as teenagers. Hi, I'm Anna Munshine. I came from Melbourne, Florida to come to Colegio Academia to present my seminar. So originally when I came over, I was really excited to meet everyone and see students that I saw in the previous year, and my expectations were exceeded. I love coming here and presenting this seminar and showing students that there is hope and that there is a possibility for them to come to America and study abroad. Personally, my feelings after the presentation, I feel amazing and I love meeting new people and having new friends with the students here at Colegio Academia. I think that they do an amazing job including the English culture into their own classrooms and teaching the students about English as a language. And I am very honored to be a part of this journey. I love coming back, seeing everyone, and I think that this seminar has been very useful and that people have learned that there is hope and that they can come study abroad in America. I look forward to possibly coming back next year, and I thank everyone for this opportunity, and I hope to see everyone again next year. Well, I really feel good about this trip. I feel as if I accomplished what I set out to do. I exposed the fact that even though we are from different countries and cultures, we are really all the same. No matter where anyone is from, we all strive for the same basic needs: peace, happiness, security, and love. Among the many things I've learned from these wonderful people is the fact that so many of them are interested in coming to America to study, to live, work, and ultimately become a productive member of our society. For me, this is very heartwarming.